Hello everybody, it is I, PsyDreamer, and it has been a good while since I posted a Danganronpa gameplay. The reason for that being, well, not only did a lot of crazy things happen, I have had a lot of bad luck with the past few recordings. So, first time I tried doing the investigation, I didn't even hit the record button, so I wasted about 50 minutes of my voice for nothing. And I was so angry that I didn't even feel like redoing it for a while. And then I went straight to the class trial because I was not going to do that again. Well, guess what happens next? You could see my face and me reacting, but you can't see what's going on in the game because I did not switch to the game capture, so that was 3 hours of lost footage. So then I redid the class trial again after about a week or two. And bad luck again this time. I capture the reaction and what goes on in the game. But this time, the mic had issues for like the first half of the video. And then halfway through it comes back, like nothing. So I need to, until I'm getting a new mic, I'm gonna have to be using my headset. I'll be using this headset until my actual mic gets... So I'll be using this headset until my actual mic gets fixed, which is kind of annoying to deal with, but you gotta do with what you've got, right? Gotta work with what you've got. So it has been over a month, and I believe I am calm enough to finally give it a try again. But this time we're starting over with the investigation again, so let us go ahead and get right into it. I believe it was at Deadly Life that you were doing the investigation. So let's do that. Okay, we're back at the investigation again. Right, the Monokuma file, I forgot. Just as I thought, you amateurs need this, right? What the hell is a Monokuma file? We already know what it is, because I played the first game. Jeez, explaining the rules all the time really breaks my bones. Well, it's not like I have bones in the first... See, I can see the audio levels here on my other monitor, so I'm trying to, like, not be too loud. Well, it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, don't even make me say such lame jokes. I can't do the high-pitched Monokuma voice, I'm sorry.
Allow me to explain!
Let's see. The Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body.
What?
I brought it to you so you guys can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy. I'm so nice, I want to be known as the Mother Teresa of the mascot world. Nice, you say? You're just a selfish meanie. My. Wanna be the meaningless mascot? You're still here? Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre. Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me. Oh gee, don't pull my ears. They're gonna come off. They're finally gone. What is going on with my hair? The Monokuma file, huh? Anyway, I guess I should look it over just in case. I fucked up my hair right now. I should not have got it. Oh hey, it's a tablet now instead of an actual folder. Very modern. I like that. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over the 10 times between the 10 times. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries, and no chemicals such as poison were detected. So, Byakuya is really dead. Damn it. I promised there wouldn't even be one victim. Why'd you end up being one? No, I'll never know what you were gonna say to me. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. In the end, what did he even mean? Could it be? Even so, if there really is a traitor, isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys. It can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right? A traitor? No way. Just because he said a lot of serious things, it doesn't mean he was the traitor. What am I thinking? Alright, we got our first truth bullet. Anyway, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right. I need to do it. Shut up. If we're gonna survive this, we need to do it. I'm sorry, I don't know who I told to shut up, but, oh, whatever. I have to prepare myself for the worst. Alright, we gotta talk to everybody and investigate. I forgot how things work here. Alright, we use the keys to look around. Let's look in here first, in that case. Ah, this is a metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of whatever that is. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? A hard plastic case, but it's just the case. The inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other case. That other case was in the office, and all the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside that case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this case in the first place? A case packed with all of the security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was gonna happen beforehand? No, duh. Why else would he be so paranoid? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful. We got ourselves another truth bullet. There are a lot of fancy looking party dishes. In the end, nobody really ate that much. I can't imagine these are related to the incident. Oh, we never know. In Danganronpa, you gotta look at everything. What's that pink thing in the back? I just noticed. Under this very table, Byakuya was. First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though, the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is this desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself, and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Tsogami, the ultimate progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things. But he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Okay, let's look at the body. The body is collapsed face down under the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was... According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? mean, it is Danganronpa. How about the table? Like that piece of tape caught my eye. Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? And it's on the knife too. The body's collapsed face down on the table, as if he was in the middle. Oh, I'm trying to look at the knife. A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items are supposed to be placed in that case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case. Or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Most likely. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be the glowing paint? What is this? It looks like binoculars. It looks like, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table? Is it binoculars or binoculars? I don't know how to I forgot. I'm like,
Hey,
my brain is fried right now. Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Huh? Then, what are they?
perhaps
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Excuse me. Stop. No, the blood stain. That's what I was missing. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. It's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. I mean, it's kind of what happens when you stab someone 10 times, but, you know, even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. Again, when you stab someone a lot, you tend to get blood everywhere. The blood might have been splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. No, really. I thought it would just like... No, I did not expect it to splatter. What? This is news to me. But there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. Good observation. I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Okay, Gundam, what do you have to say? Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call. I'm sorry, I can't do a good edgy dude voice.
impossible.
I can't do a good Gundam voice, I'm sorry guys. Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped?
You!
It is not a mere earring. It is the Hellhound Earring. Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood, and his drenched, blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. The Hellhound Earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wore that earring at all times. Was that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
I
Where is it? I'm sorry, I can't yell. I have to keep my voice down with this mic. Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe. Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. At least he did the laugh for me. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bubble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor, and peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
Ah, there it is. I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound Earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Then, maybe you should just give up?
What?
Give up what? The world? I meant give up the earring.
You!
Fool! Have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourself in layers of false knowledge.
If you break, you will die!
But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded? It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. That's a great excuse to leave. Like, imagine you're just somewhere you really don't want to be, and you just really want to get out of there. So your excuse is, excuse me, I need to go save the world. That's a great excuse. Imagine trying. Alright, back. Sorry. Off topic. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Alright, Mahiru. What do you gotta say? Mahiru, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. I can't get too loud with this mic. It's always one thing or another. 1 minute Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? And that hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the
That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it. Being cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. A clue?
Hey,
Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Hey, Byakuya! Everyone, come on! I'm gonna take a picture! Alright, say cheese! Oh yeah, the pictures. Wanna see them? I have a digital camera so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please. Let's see it. It's this photo. And this one. I took these two photos right before the blackout, but man, I didn't get a look good at the photo. I didn't get a good look. I didn't get a good look at the photos. Oops. I took these two photos right before the blackout, but is something wrong? I didn't realize it until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. He's all the way on the other side of the room. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from that table. You're right. That's pretty far. There's something... Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everyone's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But will that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided,
You better do your best.
you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
Do you understand what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but... It's good she's all fired up now, but... She's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. Let's see what Mika has to say. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the only one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. It somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right. I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that. For showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. Oh dear, I might have to censor it a bit more. I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? I want to know too. Like, how do you fall twice in a row with your how do you fall twice in a row in this game already in a fan service pose? And those sausages tying her up. Oh my goodness, that doesn't sound any better. She's tied up by sausages. It's sausage bondage. No, oh I can't. Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet. How do you slip on a carpet? How do you slip on a carpet? Somebody explain. I'm sorry, I'm sorry if I sound really dumb right now, but how the hell do you slip on a carpet? I've never heard of that. And once I was struggling to get back up, I know about tripping.
How embarrassing.
Please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. I mean, he's a dude, what do you expect? Sorry. I can't stand it. I like how that, wait, why is that a truth? Alright, what do you have to say? Hey Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it. But why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It's seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? Yes, of course he's talking about Yuki. Or is she? No. Okay, see. A remote-controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner? Could be. Hey, all of you. Why can't you act a little more grown up? What was that sound just now? Right. This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner is remote control. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Now then, where else should I investigate?
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, a moment? What is it?
Hey,
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. Can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a sense similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings towards Hope's Peak Academy. Isn't that right? Well, yeah, but... Fine. If we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
thanks.
Come back. I'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what you said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
Now then.
You're right. Nagito's cooler. You're right, Nagito's cooler. I guess, for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. Okay, what's this way again? Is this the storage room? What's in here? I forgot, I'm recording this at 2 in the morning. This storage room is really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. And that's the first thing that caught my eye. That is the first thing this is the first thing that caught my eye walking into this room. Are these irons? No, they're soda cans. It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Ryaki after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
Yep.
It would be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. Doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister? There's an awful lot of boxes. Guess I should just leave them alone. Okay, so the boxes don't matter. What about the tablecloths? Okay, nothing weird about the tablecloth. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait. Hold on. There's something on it. Is this a bloodstain?
Huh?
A bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look.
What?
It's too dark. I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a bloodstain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
Well,
If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain.
Hajime,
How much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. Hmm? Ah, I get it. Alright. Oh, the kitchen. You stay awake. Just for this filming, and then we'll go to sleep, I promise. After some snacks. Oh, Teruteru's here. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teruteru? That blackout totally startled me. I'm sorry, he doesn't have a high-pitched voice, I forgot. At first I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
no.
That's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see, and I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. There's an equipment list. What's on it? Byakuya must have confiscated all of the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from the outside. Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey,
Still, surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine. Fish dishes, and a big piece of meat on the bone, too. Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big, even I was shocked.
well,
It's a dish fit
That's
for a
about it.
tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Azabu. I don't know, is that right? I'm sorry. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama or Azabu. Is that how you say it? I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nikomaru. Apparently he killed a cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. That poor cow. His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nakamoto's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know?
man.
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since the softness happened right when the party started. Only ones who ate any food were Akane, and Peko, who took some portions for herself.
Eh?
Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them.
Telling you the truth.
Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's around. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's get going.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Okay. Alright, Sonia, what do you have to say? There's something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange,
It
no?
appears that only that wall is a different color material. Why is that?
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow!
I see. It is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed!
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. She's cute. I want to protect. So there's a fire door, okay. Oh, hey, just the person I was looking to talk to.
I see.
Apparently a great man once said, investigations should be done on foot.
Yes!
So that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey,
Hey Hajime, I just realized something. Could you by any chance know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
How'd you know? So you did hear us. Even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be as easy as fried rice with gravy. Those two things don't go together. I'll hardly eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Oh, you mean like it'll be as easy as pie? Except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard? Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously?
Aww.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mahiru.
It's a blackout!
Next was Kazuichi's voice, and then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
What a nice remark I made. It's to the point and has its own unique charm. Just continue. And then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this! Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighty, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, praise me. Give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito. Say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey,
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that? Why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Praise me! Let me bite you! Ouch! Why are you really biting me? Okay. what's going on over here? It's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Is someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. Office. Who's in the office again?
Hajime.
The old building's circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? Might be related to the blackout. So, it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Circuit breaker... here... Is that it? There. That must be this old building's circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
Doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? I did it!
Whoa!
It's here!
Actually,
You idiots had no idea. You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout. So I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
hey,
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar! I'm serious. Want to see? Want to see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh, really? Such a shame.
so cool.
Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker. Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. In the case over here. This case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey.
Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. But it's locked.
Yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene. But if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
See? It's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. Okay. So then how did he do it? Let's talk to Shark Tooth Boy. Hey, isn't Pickle the killer? Just right off the bat, accusing someone already. Why do you think that?
I mean...
Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well,
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. So, Pickle's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey.
And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. Especially with those teeth. I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time Byakuya was killed.
Anyway,
The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
wait.
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right. You aren't in the office. Why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... Pickle suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I'm just not feeling so well. I apologize, but... Excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that?
Hey,
Pickle, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so... I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like it'll be a tough path. It's kinda sus. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Pickle wobbled out of the office. Oh, it must be bad if she's wobbly. But what happened to her? It's kinda hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Pickle as it is. What does that mean? I mean, is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something? Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is? Is that everything? Alright, what do you say, Nagito? Hey, where did Pekka go? She looks pretty pale. If she made it, then I'm sure she's fine. Beyond that, it would be improper for me to say, oh, she's got the shits. Oh, that's awful. It's either that or cramps. Hashima's so slow. Like, dude, she got the shits. She's gotta take a big dookie. That's what he's trying to say, but you know, it would be rude to say that straight up. In dusk. Is this the dusk of the statues? Okay, there's nothing important about the dusk. Alrighty. Oh. Air conditioner. I didn't read it. Wait, I didn't read it. This remote control is for the office's air conditioner. The timer here is set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner at the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? Okay, now what do you say, Nagito? Oh.
wow.
I forgot where he wanted me to go.
Yep.
Okay, looks like you pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey,
So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage?
yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but... Aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be in danger?
Hey,
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? Oh, I read it wrong. To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know?
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy. Where's he going? Alright, then let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
He's still trying to get the earring.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder. I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
I see.
Under the floor, huh? couldn't reach the table where we found Gaku's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well? I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by the firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there. Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere? No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there would only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Oh, right. Fuyuhiko. I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
Well?
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. Huh? He did?
Huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko? Hey, what are you doing here? Alone at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
Hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no, not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. What are we saying? You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... Then leave me alone. And then he just left. So... that happened. But why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? When did we start talking about video games?
I see.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice. I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound Earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. Okay. So, should we talk to him or just keep going to college? What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? It's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party.
Huh?
Checking my alibi, huh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true I went for a little walk. And then, just by chance, I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me!
That's me. Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence. A coincidence. Alright, I got it. Dumbass. Some dead ass dude. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I think they did separate it by... I don't know if they did or not. I forgot. It's been a while. locked.
Hey,
I guess we need to ask him for help. And so Nagito took a deep breath.
hey!
Monokuma!
Did you call me?
Nagito? When did you train Monokuma?
Hey,
Hey Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. Right, serious, my after image is unleashed. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Miyuki's collection already.
well,
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial?
This is troubling.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
What
What kind of spell is that?
I'll leave the rest to you.
See? Oh, see? I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell?
jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see. I guess we should go inside then.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay. What's the first thing we're gonna look at? What's this thing? There's an envelope on the table. Is it envelope or envelope? Is it a letter? Someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious. I hope the lotion isn't making noise. I'm so sorry if it does.
Hajime.
My skin's really dry. Hajime, you should check what's inside. Yeah, sorry about it, 3 in the morning. Yeah, you're right. My skin's so dry. Let's see. Huh? Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is... Is this a crime warning? No. If it says be careful, it's probably a threat in the letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe.
Hey,
This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. The first kill will happen tonight. Because someone made this threat to Byakuya, he gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So, he believed this crazy letter? He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario. Scenarios? Whatever. Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim. He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret? If he had just told us,
nope.
he probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst-case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone?
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility was the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
No, this could be a prank. And it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? Something became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. Still, I've come all the way here and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that?
Hey,
Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. which reminds me, you asked Mahito for a favor earlier, right? Yeah. I wanted her to find out why everybody was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right? Sorry, that's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand.
Hey,
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now.
bye now.
I'll see you later. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Naito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. Okay. And next time you see me, I will be at the old building again. What the hell was that loud voice just now? So I'm like, yeah. I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone. Not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? Of course. What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, I said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience. To all and achieve all with one's presence of mind, that is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by that whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout?
So what I mean
And
is...
the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Ryaku's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Okay, what did you... Hey, you're here! Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering. I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So, did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure.
Hey,
Well, just take a look at this. Just as he told me. Using the 2 photos I took before the blackout. Nagito's the closest to the body. I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. But why is Ryaki all the way over there? When I did, this diagram was the result. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. I made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. So I thought, Ryaki was standing at a far distance from that table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Huh? Is this line extending from the table where Ryaki was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. The power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extending from the table where Ryaki was killed, that means...
hey,
So, did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste of labor.
huh?
It's not clear to me yet. There's no mistake that a clue is hidden there. An extremely important clue. Now, what does Mikan have to say? If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried, within reason, to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body. And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Well, of course. deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. Okay, I'm not gonna do the crying song, but hey, are you okay? I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad. No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. I'm sorry. Still, around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick or an almond. 5 millimeters is pretty thin, isn't that like... It's funny how I just happen to have a ruler within reach. 5 millimeters is like that thin. That is pretty darn thin. Oh, time to wrap it up.
Alrighty, guys, it's finally time. That's right, it's time for the long-awaited class trial.
Oh no, here we go again.
Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it.
Oh yes, very adorable.
That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock.
This guy loves
Once
himself.
you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon.
That ever so dreaded elevator. It's time for that already, huh? A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face. At the central island? Okay guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. If you have watched this far, thank you so much. I am really glad to be back into this game and back to recording gameplays in general. I hope I get to do this more regularly again. It has been a very long time. Over 2 months, I would say. So it feels good to be back again. Shit, it's been 3 months. More than 3 months since I played. That's crazy. Anyways, I really enjoyed coming back to recording gameplays, and I really like playing visual novels. I like reading. I want to do more visual novels, so if you know any good ones you'd like to see me play, let me know in the comments. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to follow me on my social media if you haven't already. I have my Instagram, Facebook that I hardly ever use and always forget about, my personal life / fashion Instagram, and other platforms. I think that's about it actually, because I quit Twitch. If you guys enjoy this kind of content from me, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will try to upload regularly every Saturday. If you want to keep up to date with whatever I'm doing, you can follow me at the social media in my description. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.